The days are now becoming shorter and shorter, and a distinct chill is creeping into the air, especially at night. We set our clocks back last week, and 3:30 feels kind of like 8:30 now. I can't say that I love that. I prefer when the days are longer, but I'm working really hard to see the positives in it. Soon we'll have blankets of snow covering our newly bare trees, but for now, there are definitely things to be celebrated, like the sound of bare branches swaying together in the breeze as I take my walks, and the echo of bird calls that are newly amplified by the emptiness of all of the trees around us. Rather than staring in awe at all the beautiful colors in the trees up above me when I'm taking my nature walks, I'm now enjoying the sound of the leaves rustling, the somehow very loud pitter-patter of the small animals scurrying about the forest floor, preparing for the upcoming winter season. The breezes now are definitely stronger as the earth is newly bare, and the light, it changes so much in the winter and is so beautiful, especially the sunsets. Winter sunsets come and go so quickly, but while they're there, they fill the sky with the most majestic tones. I know you want to go out, but you have to put your sweater on. Buddy, we have to put your sweater on. Come on. Come on, let's put your sweater on. Come here. You ready? You're going to be so handsome. You're going to be so handsome in your sweater so you can stay warm. Give me your paw. There you go. Other paw. Good boy. Oh boy, you're handsome. You're handsome. You're so handsome. You wanna go outside? I decided I needed to spend a little time doing something crafty, and what I love is using nature as my craft store because there's just so many beautiful things that can be used to decorate the home with. And I haven't done a wreath yet this year, so I pulled out an old one that I used to have pine cones on, and I took the pine cones off and I used what I think are actually weeds. These are the ones that when they get hard actually stick onto you. I don't know what they're called, but they're really annoying because they get on your clothes. But they're the perfect thing to use on a wreath because they're very easy to just stick right on there. And so this was just a simple little craft project that didn't really end up with anything super amazing as the result, but it was just me getting a chance to spend time sitting outside in the sunshine with a cold breeze and just really enjoying that time and making something a little bit crafty that I'm going to enjoy now. I did the Ancestry DNA test a little while ago, and it did not surprise me that it turned up mainly Irish and Lithuanian and also some Swedish, which I wasn't surprised because I love to be out in chillier weather. I don't get cold super easily. I cannot tolerate heat at all. I've never been able to, but on a chilly day, I usually don't need a jacket. I think it was about 44 degrees this morning, and it just feels good to me to be outside in that kind of weather. Yay! There's still stuff. I had every intention, both during the months of September and October, to go out and plant some more kales and lettuces and peas, things that do well here in the colder weather. I never got it done, but I was happy to go out and see that I still have some kale coming up. I still have some herbs and even some beans that are left over. So I was really excited to grab those. Temperatures have dipped down into the 20s a few nights here, but still pretty warm during midday around here. So things haven't completely died, but they're getting there. But happily, I remembered to grab some beans so that I can dry out the seeds inside and I'll have them for next year. So I'm going to dry these out and hopefully next year I'll have even more beans growing because I love beans, but Charlie absolutely loves beans. My last flower of the year. I've been spending a little time every day foraging around for some sticks that I can have fires with every evening. It's something that I'm really enjoying because I don't love that it's dark so early, but I'm trying really hard to think of things that I can really learn to look forward to. And around 4 o'clock, if I happen to be home that day, it's the perfect time for just a little fire. I don't want to put any big logs on and have it burning for a long time, but just some thick sticks like this burn for a good half an hour, and I'm learning to turn this into something that I can really look forward to this season, this time of year. And this is a new ritual for me. It's not yet a ritual, but I'm thinking I'm going to turn it into one. There's just something almost therapeutic about sitting in front of a fire and feeling the warmth on your skin and just sitting back and watching as all of the colors in the sky continue to change as it gets later and as the sun is officially going down. It's just been something that's been feeling so good. It's almost mesmerizing looking into the ashes as they're burning down, and I'm loving burning pine cones because they give off a slight little smell of pine, and it's just feeling like this kind of aromatherapy, warm, cozy moment that I'm enjoying every day. And I'm sitting here thinking it's definitely time to build some kind of little setup where I can string some lights around this area because that would make it so cozy. And I think that I cannot wait for it to snow because sitting out here with the fire and the lights and enjoying the snow, I think is going to just be amazing. Last weekend, I took a trip down to Delaware to see family and to get lots and lots of photo shoots done. Welcome to Pennsylvania. This is just up the road from Delaware, like 5 minutes from Delaware. So I'm down here in Delaware right now, but technically I'm in Pennsylvania at the moment. This was my walking spot when I lived here. So I try and come back here as much as I can whenever I'm in the area. And now especially because I'm working hard on trying to take a walk every day and forest bathe, like really try and breathe it all in. So, but whenever I would walk here, it was always with music and always with the intent of exercise. So I'm enjoying just soaking it in. Like up in New York, the leaves are pretty much gone in my area. Not all of the areas, but down here, there's still some color. So I'm enjoying it. If you've been watching my videos, you know that it's a big goal of mine right now to get a walk in every day in somewhere beautiful in nature, if possible. Sometimes it's just not possible, but essentially the idea of spending time out in nature to let my body and soul heal and rest and do some forest bathing while also getting in some exercise is something that I started off doing it because I needed to do it, and now I really want to do it. I don't know what this building used to be. I have to look it up, but every time I come back here, I feel like that would be the perfect size for me. In this little thick of woods here would be good. I've decided that I love being nestled in the woods, but if you're here, you're only like 10 minutes away from town. That's what I've decided is perfect for me. Like the feeling of isolation, but you're not isolated. I get to visit old friends when I'm in Delaware, and so does Charlie. He gets to play around with his best friend Felix. They have a great time. They had run around so much the day before that both of them were a bit tired out this day, but I wanted to capture them having fun. As you can see, Charlie is a bit more of the alpha in their situation, which is funny, and Felix is very obliging and lets Charlie be the boss. Hey boys, come on, you wanna run? Who wants to run? You want to run? No, you just want pets? Okay. Tell your friend Charles to run.
Good. Wait. 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 Oh, we got a booth. Oh.
I squeezed a lot of family photo shoots in this weekend, which meant I got to go to a lot of different pretty places all throughout Delaware. I try and get there a little early just to enjoy the area for myself for a few minutes, and I also look around for any thrift stores that might be nearby. I went to the Goodwill this day so excited, but ended up really disappointed. There just wasn't a lot there, and the prices were incredibly high. I do need one more little dining chair for my table, but this one I thought was really cute. I liked the cushions. It's an old chair and was still in really good shape. I probably would have recovered the cushions, but I thought it was adorable. It just was a little bit too big for my teeny tiny little cottage, but it was comfy to sit in. One thing I've been noticing is the Goodwills are doing a better and better job of keeping all of the books really well organized, both by author and even by genre, which is awesome because I love buying books at Goodwill. I really wanted a few baskets for plants, but I just can't pay $4 for something that I don't think should be $4, so I didn't get any of these even though I thought they were cute. I'm also looking for a basket for when I'm getting things in the garden, when I'm harvesting things, but I need one that's a bit bigger than this, just like this, but a bit bigger. In the past, I would have gotten it and been like, well, I'll find a big one as well, but I just don't have room for multiple things. I was kind of disappointed at the Goodwill, so I left onto my next shoot and spotted these beautiful birds. Even in this kind of ugly little area, they were just beautiful to watch. So I just finished photographing a family just like 5 minutes from here. The sun's setting, it's only 4:20 and I have to hurry up and get my walk in. I have 25 minutes, but thankfully this park was here and I mean, so pretty. So pretty. It's gonna be dark in a minute, but I gotta at least get something in here. And I just love crunching on the leaves. That's like the best sound when they're crunching underneath your feet. Oh, this is a beautiful park. With daylight in short supply these days, I've just had to start bringing my sneakers with me everywhere I go so that I can just, when I'm done working or whatever I'm doing, if I'm not going to have enough time for the rest of the day to take a walk when I get home, I can just kind of use my Google Maps to find a local park, go and get my walk in. And it's been fun because I found some really beautiful spots I never knew anything about.
Wow, he's beautiful.
On this particular visit down to Delaware, I also made my way down to the DC area for clients who live in Arlington and had such a great time seeing them before it was finally time to go back home to the Hudson Valley. After seeing all the beautiful colors that are still alive and well down in Delaware, it felt a little sad to come back up here to the Hudson Valley where the leaves are pretty much gone now. When I got back, it was time for lots of really fun photo shoots in the little spots where we could find leaves. Also, lots of warm and nourishing meals because that is what this time of year is all about. Everywhere I look, I see signs that winter is coming, especially with the birds. They are fleeing out of here as fast as they can. That means soon things will look like this. This is what last December looked like. I know it's coming, but I'm not quite ready for it. Are you going to be getting some snow soon too? Leave a comment and let me know. I would love to know what everybody is up to these days, and I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend.